Okay, so maybe you're thinking this is a good idea, because it is a good idea, and maybe you're thinking, well, this is going to be kind of expensive, isn't it, having everybody in Britain vote like every month on something? Well, let's have a think about that for a minute. Let's start off by having a look at some of the government proposals for spending on your behalf of your money, mostly from our beloved Jackie Smith, Jackie we like to call her. And we are looking at, for example, when they tried to put those medical records on file. Do you remember that? That was completely failed. And the company writing the software and putting that all together, £12 billion, 12,000 millions. That's a lot of software, isn't it, for something that never actually got off the ground, of your money. Introduction of ID cards. Well, I know they're not talking about it anymore, but that hasn't gone away. They still want to do it. It's just a matter of finding a time that you and I or you aren't going to kick up about it. So they've probably shelved it for a year or two, but it will be back on the agenda. Anyway, the estimated cost is £30 billion, 30,000 millions. Logging, putting a satellite logger in every car. So it logs every yard that your car or your vehicle does, motorcycles, whatever, lorries, whatever it may be. And direction it's going, speed it's going, complete surveillance from space of every car yard in the country. That's a lot of information, isn't it? Do you ever think about that for a moment? You're reversing down your driveway and the satellite's tracking you. And then and then the big database. Every SMS, every phone call, every website you look at, all going to be held for every man, woman and child in Britain, and I reckon I think the cost of that is about 12 billion as well. That's a lot of money. Even just logging all the SMSs that everybody sends will be massively more expensive than one SMS a month, wouldn't it? If you're just sending one SMS with your vote on it, and it works, it's so simple. You just put in your national insurance number, you put in your 5-digit PIN, you put in the reference number for what you're voting about, and you put in a yes or a no. There you go. And the information goes to 3 completely different locations and are held simultaneously, and the results of those 3 locations are married up later on. Oh, I think I got a message. I wonder if Jackie Smith is watching me on this one. Sorry, Jackie, just pretending I'm having a nice time. I wasn't saying anything bad about you or anything. I really like all your policies for like taking away our freedom and having surveillance of what we're doing all the time. Although I would prefer actually to steer my own country, wouldn't you? Movement for active democracy. I think it makes sense. I never can find that button.